channels and for myself. And it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to use it. It's very quickly, you can make very quick thumbnails, look decent. There's a bunch of fucking special effects settings on the pictures. It's just, you just have to add the stuff in, some PNGs here and there, and there you go.
Okay, what is it called?
I'll send you the name of it. Oh, wait a minute. Can I send a link for apps? Can I share this thing? Yeah, I can. I'll share it on WhatsApp with you. You use Android, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, very good.
I think Apple shit is overrated, man.
It is. I had one. I can say it's shit.
You can't tweak anything. Of course they did.
Yeah, because, you know, Apple has this thing where they just want you to buy all the new phones from Apple, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I kind of hate about the company, so I just got a Samsung phone because they're generally better.
Yeah, I have the new Samsung. I think it's like a S7.
Oh yeah, my brother has that one.
I had an awful phone for years, and my parents finally got me a new phone. They helped me out on their plan, so.
Yeah, that's cool of them.
Yeah, I literally had like a $30 miniature phone that was just utter dog shit. Like, it was bad.
I'm also lucky when it comes to phones because my brother works at a phone store, so he has kind of the best deals for us.
Well, that's cool.
So yeah, it's always cool when a family member can help. Well, I'll be able to do that soon as well because I'm gonna work at the dollar store, and I'll get like 25% off, so I can probably buy a bunch of groceries for the family. So that's kind of cool.
Alright, that is cool.
Yeah.
Whenever I got a job, I would always help out my family, man. Like, I used to work at Pizza Hut.
Ah, yeah. Did you get percentage off for pizza?
Oh, no, I fucking ate for free, man.
Oh, that's even better.
And I would fucking hand make the pizzas that I would bring home for my family.
Ah, that's also good. That's also good. So
And,
you learned pizza making there?
Oh, yeah, no, I can make some fucking amazing pizzas, even now.
Yeah. My dad also learned that recently. Like back then my mom would always make pizza, you know, but now my dad does it because he's so good at it. You know how usually like when you go to a pizzeria, you have like they always use like these stone ovens.
Yeah.
But when you're at home, you just use your regular oven. So what my dad pretty much did is he bought like a fucking pizza stone from Amazon, which you can place into the oven so that you can put your pizza on that thing and it tastes exactly like it's from Italy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. Like, I was surprised that it works so easily. But yeah. But it's kind of cool. Like, back then our family was fucking poor as hell. We couldn't even afford a PS2 or anything like that. And yeah, now we can make original pizza with Italian ingredients, you know?
Yeah, it's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Yeah. So, quest log, what do you say? Did you set up the next game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the... I like how the link, by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but your first link says gay at the end.
Yeah, I noticed that, man. I wonder what the fuck. Are you trying to insult me, YouTube?
What a gay leak.
Jay Link, right? It's every Zelda fan's wet dream, man.
That's funny as fuck, man.
YouTube was like, yo. This Link is gay.
Gay. Ooh.
Ah,
Nice.
fuck. I still loaded up the wrong fucking...
How is that Demon Souls?
It's great, man.
Wow, wait, show me the character customization.
You can choose your animations. You can choose the voice. You can choose... They upgraded it like it's not the same at all. They added way more options.
I don't know, the character you just made, it reminds me of Code Vein, for example.
Yeah. Let's see, I gotta
Is it as cool as Code Vein? Like, the customization?
Oh yeah, it's just as good, man. You have a lot of fucking options.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, that was one of the things they changed 100% about this game, actually.
A lot of new corpse paint.
Yeah. They also added all different, like, hair options. You really didn't have that many hair options in the original.
Yeah, you didn't at all. You kind of look like Dante from Devil May Cry series.
Yeah, kind of, a little bit. That's...
Now he looks like my buddy Len. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I know. They really did a great job with this. They let you choose, like, different peoples. You can go lizard peoples. You can go demon eyes.
Mm-hmm. You know which game has a pretty good character customization?
What is that, man?
Divinity Original Sin 2.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty... Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a pretty good game.
Indeed. It has, like, this pretty huge option. You can be, like, a skeleton guy or a skeleton lizard or a lizard. And it's kind of cool. Yeah, like, in case I get a PS5, I'll probably get Demon Souls as my first game.
Oh, no, it was the first game. I got it before the PS5 was even out, man. Demon Souls was one of my favorite games.
Yeah, like, this one makes me want to play very much like the remake.
Yeah, they added all new animations. I mean, the graphical overhaul here is fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually choose between 30 FPS and 60.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, I'll show you.
Why would you choose 30 if you can have 60?
Because 60 is like at 1440p, whereas 30 is at 4K. So you're basically choosing between resolution and frame rate.
Oh,
but
interesting.
I don't know. Do you have it set on your phone so you can see the frame rate?
I think I'll have to change the settings. Wait a minute.
Because you like toggle resolution, and one of the options should be 1080p 60.
Yeah, we got 1080p 60.
Okay,
I put it on, and yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, okay, so you see me like walking around now, like this is the frame rate at 30. And hold on, let me switch it to 60, and you'll see what I mean when I say it's fucking smooth.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's fucking locked too. Like, it's not, you know, like a higher. I mean, it's 60.
You know what made me notice the difference? It's the camera, actually.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, because frame rate makes it smoother. You can tell with the way it moves.
Yeah.
Like, they did such a good job with remastering the graphics in this game, man.
Look at the lightning.
Yeah, exactly. Or like they actually invented they actually have actual grass that moves when you touch it in this remake.
Grass.
They've redone the weapon animations.
Yeah, I'm wondering what their next project will be.
Actually, the current rumor is that it will be a remake of Legend of Dragoon, and God, I hope that's true.
That would be cool.
That would blow my fucking
really
mind.
hope it's...
I absolutely love Legend Dragoon.
I have a bit of a bad feeling with Jim Ryan, but...
Well, so far
yeah,
their track record has been amazing, so...
Sorry, what?
So far, Blue Point's track record has been fucking amazing.
Yeah, them yes, but, I don't know, Jim Ryan doesn't really like PS1 games, so that's why I'm very concerned.
Well, we'll see. Whatever game they choose to do next, I'm sure they're gonna knock it out of the park.
Yeah, pretty much. Forlorn Outpost.
Yeah, they actually gave the areas names now.
Mm-hmm. Forlorn.
Whereas before they were just called like 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, so on and so forth.
1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 4-6.
Yeah.
It's like a Star Wars name.
I actually appreciate them giving the areas names. Wait for it. Oh, I almost parried him. Oh, you motherfucker.
Rippos.
Yeah! And they added all new backstab and parry animations.
I remember when I streamed Bloodborne, there was this Korean guy watching my stream. He would always call parrying ripost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, in the new game, you can actually get the Blue Knight armor.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
And yeah, in the original game, you couldn't. They've also made a lot of artistic changes that I actually really like. Like, they took some chances that paid off.
Yeah, what did they do?
Well, the Nexus is now way more colorful. It actually is bathed in green light now, where it was kind of gray before.
Mm-hmm.
The Boletarian Palace, you know how it's like the castles between two peaks?
Yeah.
Those are now icy peaks, and when you get to the castle, it's snowing.
Oh yeah, you showed me screenshots of that.
And then, the Stonefang Tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
it is now set in a desert. It only really affects the beginning of it on the outside, but it's notable. Like, you can also tell they really upgraded the bosses, too. Like, this is pretty much the greatest launch game ever. Like, it's hard to beat this as a fucking day one game for a new system.
I have to think of other launch games.
Like, most of the launch games fucking suck. You know what I mean? Most of the time the launch games are meh.
Yeah.
Like, with PS3, I think the big one was Resistance Fall of Man.
Yes.
Which was okay. It's an okay game, but it wasn't mind-blowing. And then with PS4, it was Killzone Shadowfall.
Oh, Killzone Shadowfall is a big disappointment.
Yeah, it has its moments, but I agree. Well, thankfully, the team redeemed themselves with Horizon Zero Dawn. And then PS2 had Dark Cloud, which was pretty good. And Portal Runner, which was fucking meh.
I think Jack and Daxter was also a launch title.
No, it wasn't, man. It was 2001. It was the year after.
Wait, I'll have to Google. PS1, no, PS2. Jack and Daxter. PS2 launch titles. We have here Armored Core 2, Dead or Alive 2, Dynasty Warriors 2, Eternal Ring, Evergrace. Oh, I have Evergrace. That game is super mediocre. Fantavision. There was 16 launch titles for the PS2 back then.
That sounds like all of them fucking sucked.
Let me check. Aqua, I never heard of that. Oh, it's Vetrix 2. That's probably a good game. Dynasty Warriors 2, that's also a good game.
I'm not a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors.
What? Sorry?
I'm not a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors.
It's not for everyone, you know.
I just find it to be too bud mashy.
It depends on which one you play. Like, some are very combo heavy, others are very button mashy. Fantavision, okay, I remember that game. Sony talked about it recently. FIFA 2000. That's probably good.
I have to be honest with you though, dude. I fucking hate sports games.
I don't like most of them, yeah.
I just find them incredibly boring.
I like extreme sports games a lot.
Yeah. Like,
I also like fantasy sport games a lot. Like, I don't know if you know that game Blood Bowl.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's like part of the Warhammer fantasy universe, and I really like that game.
Well, I mean, I play games to do things I can't normally do in real life, and sports is one of the things that you could do in real life. You could play football.
Yeah. What else do we have? International Super Soccer. Gradius 3. Org. Wait, what the hell is that? That looks interesting. That looks cool. I'll have to Google that one later. Tech Attack Tournament was a launch title, so that's a pretty good game.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Ready to Rumble Boxing was... I didn't know that had a PS2 release, but yeah, that's...
I'm also pretty sure Time Splitters 1 was the launch game as well.
Yeah. Ridge Racer?
Yeah, Ridge Racer is a launch game in almost every fucking system.
Yeah. It's even on the Vita.
Yeah.
SSX? The first one is not as good as the others, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Silent Scope. Silent Scope is a trash game.
Yeah.
Smuggler's Run, I'd never heard of that.
It's meh.
Time Splitter.
And the first Time Splitters was also kind of meh.
Yeah, I agree.
The best Time Splitters was Future Perfect.
So those were all the launch titles?
Yeah, pretty much meh.
Yeah, most of them.
What,
I have no idea what
about the PS3, man?
Oh, wait, give me a second. Orphan, PS2. Okay, let me Google. PS3 launch titles, I think. No, Star Wars came later. Call of Duty 3 is a launch title. What else?
Yeah, that one was kind of mediocre. I remember that one.
No. Wait, what do we have? Call of Duty 3, Blazing Angels, Squadron, Death Jam, Enchanted Arms. I remember
Oh my god,
that
Enchanted Arms. I remember my dad rented that from fucking Blockbuster, man. And, like, that game has, like, this flamboyantly gay main character. Like, he's so gay. And I, like, in the very beginning of the game, you're, like, doing the tutorial, and he's, like, making all these dirty puns about wanting to have sex with you. And it's like, I had never played a game that had, like, such an openly gay character. And he was, like, making such, like, crass jokes, and my mom was like, maybe you shouldn't play this around them. My dad, because I was only, like, 7 or 8. And
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like in the first like 5 minutes of the game, he makes jokes about you fucking him, and like he's just, I mean, he's like all these double entendres, and that's what I remember about that game.
The only thing I remember is the name. I don't remember the game whatsoever.
It's also not really a genre I'm that into. It's kind of like a tactical RPG. I'm not really into those.
Oh, wait a minute. Enchanted Arms. Enchanted Arms.
You know, like it's kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics.
It says only on Xbox, but it's also on the PlayStation.
It might be the European release or something like that.
Oh, it's From Software developed the fucking... No. Yes, they developed the game.
They did a lot of fucking weird games before the Souls ones, man.
So there's no controversy around this game. Alright. Whatever. Let's check out the rest. So we have Fight Night Round 3, which is probably a bad game. Formula 1 Championship Edition, it's probably pretty okay. Full Auto 2.
Yeah, that's not that bad. I like Full Auto.
It looks like GTA.
It's like a racing game with a lot of guns.
Oh. Genji, Days of the Blade. I remember everybody hated the game.
Yeah, because that was like part of the infamous fucking E3 thing where it's like, attack its weak spot for massive damage!
Giant enemy crab, historically accurate in Japan.
Yeah, like, the timing on that, man. Like, he had literally just finished saying it was historically accurate, and then he shows a giant fucking crab. You can't make that shit up.
Giant enemy crab. Oh my god.
You know, he should have been like, it is accurate. He's like, you don't know what was going on in China. They had fucking crabs.
Oh, here we have a game, Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Okay, that's actually a pretty decent launch game.
Mobile suit, Gundam, target inside.
So is fucking Gundam, man.
Yeah, Motorstorm is good.
Motorstorm is actually pretty good, yeah. That's the only one on the list that's pretty decent so far.
NBA Street. I heard the Street games are better than the normal ones, so I'll give it a pass. Need for Speed Carbon Copy.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's good. Resistance Fall of Man.
Yeah, that was the title I remember.
Yeah, Ridge Racer 7.
See, so it's fucking Ridge Racer, man.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my god.
The best game on the list.
That has to be like one of the worst launch games fucking ever, man.
Oh my god.
Imagine getting Imagine getting a PS3 for Christmas, right? The launch for launch, man. And that's the first game you get for PS3.
Well, thank God it wasn't, because the first game I got was Virtua Fighter 5.
I think the first game I ever owned on PS3 was Kingdom Hearts 2.5. You have to understand, I didn't get into PS3 until way later.
Oh.
Because when I was younger, when PS3 first came out, I was a little kid, and my dad has always been an Xbox fan, so he had a 360.
Oh.
So
I remember the PS3 is like the only game we got on launch. That's like that game, I mean, console.
yeah, well, for me, it's the PS5.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not
like the PS. Yeah.
I mean, technically, it wasn't launch. I got it December 1st, but I got it within like the first 2 weeks of it being out.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I mean, I was there pretty early.
What's it called? The PS4. We got that on launch, but then it broke immediately, so we had to get a new one.
That sucks. Were you at least able to exchange it?
Yeah, we had to, like... The problem was we got it from Britain, so it kind of didn't work for some reason. So we had to just get a new one instead, like replace it.
That sucks, man.
But it's cool because the PS3 was still very active at the time.
Some people have had problems with PS5, but I really haven't. Mine is working fine out to knock on woods. I told you I had a problem with cockroaches, but I fixed that.
Ah, yeah.
Like,
I heard some people have issues with the fan, actually.
yeah, my fan is fine. Some of them get loud, but it depends on the one. I got lucky. I got one that had a good fan. But cockroaches like to get in game systems. It's really unfortunate. They kept trying to get in mine, but I basically solved it. I started spraying around my system with fucking Raid.
Oh.
Like, every day. And, like, because I tried to get them out of my system, but I couldn't. I even took a can of compressed air and used it, and they just went further in. But I realized, I was sitting there and I realized that they had to come out to eat. So if I fucking sprayed around the system, they would have to come out eventually, and Raid stays around the surfaces for a while. So it fucking killed them whenever they came out. And I've been doing that, and I haven't had any problems with it since.
Oh.
Thankfully, they didn't.
Wait, when was that? When was that?
When was what?
The box.
The box?
The cocks.
The cocks.
The cockroaches, yeah.
Oh, that was a while ago. That was back around when I first got it.
Yeah, because I'm not correct. I'm not sure if it was at that time, but I think around December I also got rid of the bed bugs I had.
Yeah.
And they were also crawling around the console area, so that was kind of shit.
Yeah. Thankfully, I was able to get them out of my system before they were able to hurt it.
Yeah.
So I haven't had any issues, like I said, like one, but I was extremely lucky to be able to get a PS5 in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And
how much did it cost? 500?
Yeah, 500 American bucks.
Huh, interesting. Wait, isn't like the usual price 800 or something?
No, the usual price is about 400, 500 here.
Interesting. Oh well.
The Series X is also the same price.
Sorry, what?
The Xbox Series X is also the same price.
Let's get on with the list. There's a couple of games left. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agents.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was actually a pretty good game.
Tony Hawk's Project A. Yeah, that's also decent.
Yeah, for a launch game, yeah.
Yeah, The Godfather. Yeah, I remember that.
Great game.
Yeah.
Actually, that's one of the ones. That's one of the games. One of the games I've been meaning to get. I have it on Xbox, but the PS3 version of Godfather is by far the best. They added like all kinds of new features. They called it the Black Hand Edition, and it has stuff that is nowhere else. Like even on PC, it wasn't there.
I remember that version because it was made by Radical Entertainment. Oh, here's a game that I have: Untold Legends: Dark Kingdom.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
That's a cool game. Oh, Virtua Tennis 3 and Virtua Fighter 5. Yeah, okay, I have Virtua Fighter 5. Yeah. World Snooker Championship. I've never heard that word in my life. Snooker. Snoo. Untold Legends Dark Kingdom. I'll have to play that again. So, let's get it on with Subeki.
Yeah, see, so, yeah, like, I can honestly say after we went through that list that Demon's Souls is one of the best, if not the very best launch title for a Sony system.
Yeah, I can see why. It looks incredibly polished.
Ah, fucking dragon. Piece of shit.
But it has probably been in development for like a long time.
It probably has. At least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I'm saying, whereas a lot of launch games are rushed.
Even some games that aren't launch titles are rushed.
Yeah.
During the big year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I'm really getting stoked because we're about to have some good months, man. PS5 coming up soon.
The one I can think of is Ratchet and Clank.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. It's been 5 years since we had a new game.
Yeah.
But I'm not even just that, dude. Resident Evil 8 comes out next month, man.
Oh, next month already.
Yeah, May 7th.
Biomutants. Let's not forget about Biomutants. It's also coming out.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll try to get that one as well. But my parents have already told me they're getting me Resident Evil 8 for my birthday.
Oh, that's cool. A bit of Resident Evil, a bit of other games.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to Biomutant. Exactly. That's the one I want to play.
I'm looking forward to Biomutant, but the one I'm looking forward to the most is Resident Evil 8.
Is that coming out on PS4?
Yes, it is.
That's good.
And they're actually, the PS4 version, I saw some gameplay of it the other day, it actually looks fucking great.
I think what I will do with all these PS5 games, which are also on PS4, I think I'll buy the PS4 version, so that I can, get the trophies twice, you know?
Yeah, plus, actually, Resident Evil 8, if you buy it on PS4, you can upgrade to PS5 later for free.
Exactly. That's the cool part.
Yeah, and it was really cool for Capcom to do that, so they could have made you purchase it twice. But it actually, I was really impressed by the last gen footage of it, because on Pro at least, on PS4 Pro, it runs at 60 frames a second. 60. Yeah, so even on last gen, it actually is still running really well.
I know the Pro is pretty good, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what the base is. I'm assuming you have the base PS4.
No. The Pro.
Oh, well, there you go then. It'll be 60 FPS, and for a first-person shooter game like that, you really can't ask for more than 60 FPS.
Yeah.
So, like, I honestly, when they first were talking about porting it, because when they first announced it, they said it was PS5 only. And then later on, they were like, no, it'll come to PS4 and Xbox One. So I thought for sure it was going to have, like, vastly reduced settings and shit on PS4, and it was going to, you know, when you get last-gen ports like that, it can either be really good or really bad.
Well, no, it's not Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Well, you know, like Shadow of Mordor. Have you ever played Shadow of Mordor?
Yeah.
Okay, on PS4 and Xbox One, game is fucking amazing. The PS3 and 360 versions of that game were a fucking nightmare. Like, it looked like a PS2 game.
Oh boy.
And, like, I'm not even kidding, like, they got rid of a bunch of the monsters. There was no Growls to fight, the big giants of the open world. They got rid of raining. They got rid of a lot of the Nemesis system. They made it load. Every time you open the map system, it would have to load.
Damn.
And, like, it was some of the worst graphics I've ever seen. Like, when you get a chance, you should actually look up YouTube videos of the PS3 version, because it is historically bad. It's considered to be one of the worst ports in the history of ports.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up, actually. I wanna know myself.
Like, I mean, and it's not like you need somebody to tell you. You can watch it for 30 seconds, and you'll be like, oh shit, that is really bad. Like, it looks so poorly, you can tell right away, oh my god, this looks awful. And despite looking awful, the game will get down to, like, literally, like, 10 frames a second. It runs so badly. You know, and, like, it's such a shame because on PS4 and Xbox One, Shadow of Mordor looked great for an early launch game.
Mm-hmm.
But It was just a game that should not have been ported to PS3. It looked fucking awful. And the worst part about it is, Nermin, is the game actually was delayed on PS3, so it actually came out an entire month later. And it was still worse. So people on PS3 and 360 had to wait longer to play it and get that shit.
Jesus Christ.
It actually had it actually had a bug, and it was the funny thing, Nermin, is it actually was worse at launch. It actually had a bug when the game first launched that made it so that almost no texture in the game loaded up properly.
I think I remember hearing about that texture problem.
Like, it literally, you had to download a patch just to have fucking textures. I mean, that's terrible.
Sometimes it's better not to port on older systems.
You know, there are some ports that work out just fine, where it has reduced graphics, but it's still bearable. It's still the game.
Yeah.
Like The Evil Within. The Evil Within was on PS3 and 360, and it was just fine on those.
Yeah, indeed. I remember that.
Or Thief. You know, the PS4 Thief? That was just fine on PS3 and 360. It was almost identical.
Huh.
You know,
I've never seen the PS3 version of Thief, honestly.
Well, it's very similar. Like, it's lower resolution, it has more drops, but it plays very well. Like, it was a good port.
That's cool.
And, you know, Alien Isolation? It was on PS3 and 360, and it was actually fucking incredible because it looked almost identical to the PS4 version.
Not just that, but even the Switch version was pretty damn good.
Even the Switch version looked great, but the Switch is still more powerful than PS3 and shit. That's what I'm saying. It just surprised me because the 360 version looked fucking great. So there were good ports that were good. Or Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs was still pretty good on PS3 and 360.
Yeah. Watch Dogs has a different controversy surrounding it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely with the downgrade, but at least the last gen version of it was playable and was good. You didn't feel like you were getting fucked, you know, because you got it on last gen. Shadow Mordor made you honestly feel awful that you had to play it like this. Like, I feel truly sorry for anyone who had to play the game like that. I mean, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, Shadow Mordor on 360 and PS3 is like fucking E.T. bad.
Damn.
Yeah, seriously, you should look up the video. It is awful. Like, my mother, she doesn't play a whole lot of games, right?
Yeah.
At least not anymore. She used to when she was younger, but she doesn't really play them anymore. I showed her a video of that on my phone, and even she was like, holy shit, that looks awful. She wasn't even a gamer, and she could be like, oh man, that's bad.
I wonder what my mom would say.
That's what I'm saying, like, and it's so bad, it's almost hilarious. You have to see it sometime. Like, it's like, I'm not even doing it, it's like the stuff of Legends bad.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I have some time later to check it out. Because now I have to go, actually.
Okay, man.
Yeah. But anyways, it was a pleasure. I'll check out Shadow of Mordor. I'm very curious about that.
Yeah, all it'll take is 2 minutes, dude, and your jaw will be on the floor. It's so awful. Alright, man, well, yeah. I will see you later. I hope you have a good one.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good day, man, and I'll see you too.
Yeah, we can, just let me know the next time, and we can stream again, dude.
Wait, let me think. Tomorrow I have an appointment. I don't know. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Well, dude, I have lots of free time because I don't have a job, so anytime
Yeah.
I'm also up late, so just, we'll see.
Yeah, no worries. I could wake up at 7 o'clock and maybe then I could message you already.
Yeah. What time is it there, man?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's 11:30.
Okay, so you're about 6 hours ahead of me.
exactly.
Okay. Well, like I said, it evens out because I'm up at night a lot. So, all right, man. Well, I will see you later. Hope you have a good one.
Okay, man. Have a good day and have fun.
Yeah. Bye. Well, that was fun.